My film response will be a combination between Death to the Tin Man by Ray Tintori and Bartholomew's Song by Destin Creighton and Lowell Frank. In an interview published by The Reeler, Tintori said, "We sort of took the basic premise of the story, the setup of the narrative, and then moved it out of the sort of Oz world and into a sort of surreal, rural 1940s South kind of a world. All the parts where there are sort of Oz magic with witches and wizards and stuff, we replaced with evangelical mysticism, so there are pastors and congregations in rapture instead of flying monkeys and witches." A review on Bartholomew's Song explained the short film as a clever and playful, even in the midst of a totalitarian society that forces people to make foam door stoppers all day. One man breaks away from the hive mind when he finds a machine that plays music. It got a little nod to Shawshank and the one of the hands-down all-time best surprise moments of short film history. The Shawshank Redemption is a film written by Stephen King and directed by Frank Darabont, in which Andy, played by Tim Robbins, is sentenced to life in prison. Well, technically 2 lives in prison because he was framed for 2 murders. And the sterile and replicated prison attire is similar to that of Bartholomew's Song. Here we can see the attire in Bartholomew's Song. One commonality between the 2 short films is the concept of time-lapse. In Bartholomew's Song, we see him repeatedly cut the sponge, then walk home, and practice with the music player. However, we aren't given any indication of his progress with the music player in terms of time. It could be a matter of weeks, months, or even years. We just know that time has passed due to the repetitive nature of the scenes and his actions. We see this also in Death to a Tin Man, when the scenes jump from the beginning love scene to him beating the firefighters, to him being saved by the church, losing an arm, losing another arm, and becoming the Tin Man. Again, we are not told how long the process took from beginning to end. We just know that it did progress. We see another similarity between the short films in terms of plot and story. A plot, according to E.M. Foster, is a narrative of events with the emphasis on casuality. For example, the king died and then the queen died is a story. The king died and the queen died of grief is a plot. A story is described as the most abbreviated manner, without character, intricacies, and subplots. Although the plots differ between the 2 films, the story of the protagonist going against the norm, a routine, only to find that the society rejects them for being different, is very much the same.